Welcome back to TPS. All good things must come to an end in life. The Lord of the Rings movie series, Game of Thrones, Seinfeld, Purple Ketchup, and the careers of NFL players. Duh. Some of our favorite players are bound to hang up their cleats after the 2019 season. Injuries, age, and a decline in production means that we'll only have one more year to watch these guys in action. Sit back and enjoy it while you can before these guys, some of them Hall of Famers, call it quits. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we present 10 NFL players who will retire in 2019. At TPS, we post videos every single day, so don't forget to click the subscribe button to subscribe. Then click the notification bell to be notified when we post a new video. And if you have any ideas for cool videos, leave them down below. You never know, we might use one and give you a shout out. But we'll write it. Number 10, Jonathan Joseph. JJ has been a mainstay in the Houston Texans secondary since signing there as a free agent in 2011. Joseph has earned 2 Pro Bowl selections while helping the Texans win 5 AFC South Division titles. After the 2017 season, Joseph inked a 2-year contract extension for $10 million from Houston. He posted a solid 80.8 grade in 2018, but here's a problem. Houston lost top corner Kareem Jackson to the Denver Broncos in free agency. So JJ will have the difficult task of trying to lock down the opposition's top receiver now. Also, he's entering his age 35 season. That's very old for an NFL corner. If he slows down as much as we expect, then Joseph will almost certainly hang up the cleats after what's been a very solid career. Number 9, Josh McCown. The journeyman quarterback has been around in the NFL since 2002, and he's enjoyed some nice moments throughout his career. But McCown, in the midst of a career year for the New York Jets in 2017, unfortunately suffered a broken hand that ended his season. McCown re-signed with New York for another year, but rookie Sam Darnold won the starting gig. McCown started 3 games in 2018 in relief of an injured Darnold, completing just 54.5% of his passes for 1 touchdown and 4 interceptions. So yeah, he's almost done at this point. Thing is, teams always get desperate for quarterback insurance, so he has some value. He can also see some playing time if another team's starter goes down with an injury. But no matter what happens to McCown in 2019, we can confidently predict that this will be his last NFL season. He's not productive enough to be a starter, and he'll be 40 years of age this season. So it's so long, farewell after 2019. Number 8, Brent Grimes. One of the most underrated cornerbacks in the NFL since his 2006 rookie season, Brent Grimes has managed to remain quite productive even in his mid-30s. He's ancient for an NFL corner, but Grimes is still a capable starter. That said, he had a poor 61.4 grade from Pro Football Focus in 2019, so Grimes will have to see a reduced role if he keeps playing. The 4-time Pro Bowler has a little bit left in the tank, though, and his team will love his leadership and locker room voice. But there's little denying that Grimes will be done after 2019. If he dipped in production last season, it's going to be even worse as time progresses. Expect Grimes to give it one more go before he hangs up the cleats. Number 7, Sean Lee. If it weren't for all of these injuries, Dallas Cowboys linebacker Sean Lee could have been something special. The 2015 and 2016 Pro Bowler has been one of the game's more underrated defensive players since his 2010 rookie season. It's a shame that he missed all of 2014 with an ACL tear, plus a total of 14 games over the 2017 and 18 campaigns. Even when he's healthy, Lee's playing time in Dallas has dropped, with Leighton Vander Esch taking over the starting job where he succeeded immensely as a rookie. After the 2018 regular season, Lee said he didn't have to think about where he was at physically. He thought it over and decided to suit up for another year. But given his age, declining production, and the fact that he's no longer a starter, you have to think 2019 will be Lee's final season. The fact that he pondered retirement in 2018 alone is simply writing on the wall. It'd be nice if the Cowboys could go on a deep playoff run in Lee's swan song season. Of course, he may not be the only fan favorite that's entering the final year of his career in Big D. Number 6, Jason Witten. The heart and soul of the Dallas Cowboys for 15 seasons decided to retire after the 2017 season, after notching his 11th Pro Bowl selection. The Dallas Cowboys tight end then took up a Monday Night Football analyst job with ESPN for the 2018 season. However, Witten decided to come out of retirement and inked a 1-year deal to play for Dallas again. And why not? Entering his age 37 season, Witten will have been well rested and fully healthy. For sure, the drive to win a championship fueled Witten's decision to come back. I mean, that Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, Amari Cooper trio was lethal in 2019. Not to mention DeMarcus Lawrence and Jalen Smith front a championship caliber defense now. This may be Witten's best shot to win a championship with the Cowboys. He produced some solid numbers in 2016 and 17, but it's still hard for us to see Witten producing more given his age and the fact that he was out of football for a year. We're quite positive he wanted to give it one last shot at a ring, and unless he turns back the clock big time, we're confident Witten's second go-round in the NFL will only last 1 year. Asking for more than that may be too much. Number 5, Frank Gore. The perennial Pro Bowler and likely future Hall of Famer has been the perfect definition of ageless wonder. What more can we say about the guy? So many great NFL running backs are done at 30 these days, but not Gore, who decided to keep on playing at age 36 after inking a one-year deal with the Buffalo Bills. And now why should Gore stop? He posted 722 rushing yards for a lowly Miami Dolphins team in 2018, averaging an impressive 4.6 yards per carry. Gore joins a loaded Buffalo backfield for 2019. He won't be the number 1 back, but they'll ask him to help him develop rookie running back Devin Singletary and sophomore quarterback Josh Allen. But Gore does have to slow down eventually, and he's playing behind a lackluster Bills O-line. Rings obviously don't matter as much to Gore, since he's joined a pair of non-competitive teams over the last 2 seasons. He'll enjoy one more year on an exciting young Bills team before retiring in 3rd place all-time in career rushing yards. Hopefully. He just needs 522 to pass Barry Sanders. Number 4, Antonio Gates. He's one of the best underdog stories in the NFL's history. Antonio Gates played college basketball at Kent State University, hoping to one day make it into the NBA. That never happened, but despite never playing college football, Gates signed an undrafted free agent agreement with the San Diego Chargers in 2003. A decade and a half later, and you're looking at an 8-time Pro Bowler, 3-time first-team All-Pro, and a lock for Canton. If it weren't for Rob Gronkowski and Tony Gonzalez, Gates would be viewed by most as the best tight end of the 21st century. That said, Gates simply hasn't been all that productive in each of the last 4 years. His stats will continue to go way downhill, and it seemed like the Chargers only kept Gates this long out of loyalty and respect. The Chargers only brought him back at the start of the 2018 season because top tight end Hunter Henry suffered an ACL tear. Gates doesn't have a lot left in the tank. Perhaps his only motivation to keep playing is to try and win a Super Bowl, but no matter what happens in 2019, there's no doubting that this will be his final season in the NFL, plain and simple. Number 3, Terrell Suggs. The 2011 Defensive Player of the Year played his first 15 seasons with the Baltimore Ravens, earning 7 Pro Bowl selections while guiding them to a Super Bowl 47 championship. But in a surprise move, Suggs left the only team he ever knew and signed a 1-year pact with the Arizona Cardinals, returning to the state where he played college football. Suggs showed no signs of slowing down in 2018, totaling 7 sacks, 1 forced fumble, and 6 passes defended. He just keeps on strengthening his case to get into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Though Suggs remains a force as he enters his age 36-37 season, it's logical to believe that 2019 will be his final year in the NFL. Why else would he leave a budding Super Bowl contender to go back home? It seems just like he wanted to play that 1 year in the desert before he retires. If Suggs' production dips in 2019, then there won't be any second guessing it. He will happily ride off into the sunset after a 1-year stop in Arizona. Number 2, Eli Manning. The New York Giants starting quarterback has only missed 1 game since the 2005 season, and that was because he was benched in favor of Geno Smith during a disastrous 2017 campaign. Manning won't be retiring due to injuries after 2019, rather because of declining production as he enters his age 38-39 season. It's been clear the past 2 years that Eli is no longer capable of leading this team. You get the sense that a prideful Manning will want to finish his career where it started. The Giants drafted Daniel Jones with the number 6 pick in the 2019 draft. They finally have their succession plan in place, and once Jones takes over, Manning will know that it's time to quit. If Manning endures another difficult season in 2019, it's hard to see anybody else giving him a chance. Plus, any desperate quarterback team will just want to wait until that stacked 2020 quarterback draft class. Manning has led the G-Men to a pair of Super Bowl championships, and his stats are probably good enough to get him into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But we can only hope that Manning does what's best for him and the Giants. Simply retire after the 2019 season, rather than force the organization to an awkward breakup before he hangs up the cleats. And number 1, Larry Fitzgerald. The greatest Arizona Cardinal of all time continues to take it 1 year at a time, but you can't help but think that 2019 is the swan song for Larry Fitzgerald. He hinted at retirement near the end of the 2018 season, but ultimately Fitz decided to re-up for another year in the desert. Fitzgerald recorded 734 receiving yards in 2018, the fewest of his career. That came after 3 straight 100-catch and 1,000-yard seasons, obviously. The poor quarterback play should take some of the blame for Fitzgerald's declining stats, but you can't deny the fact that Father Time is taking its toll as well. This man is entering his age 36 season after all, and you almost never see a wide receiver play at this age. Fitzgerald is absolutely ancient for a guy at his position. Fitzgerald has emphasized that he only wants to play for the Cardinals, so you can rule out the possibility of him ring-chasing late in his career. If he stays true to his word, why would Fitzgerald want to play again in 2020 when he'll have slowed down even more production-wise? And with the Cardinals in rebuilding mode, why would Fitzgerald want to fight through the grind of another full season knowing his team won't win much? Fitzgerald can really go out with a bang here. He can help mentor and develop rookie quarterback Kyler Murray both on and off the field. He set up Murray and Arizona's young wide receivers for future success, then go out and retire as the legend we all know and love. So expect 2019 to be Fitzgerald's final NFL season. It just makes too much sense for him to go out on a high note here in Arizona. Which other players will retire after 2019? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.